So today I want to talk to you about a product that I really like and I use regularly. This really helps me with my back pain and muscular tension that I tend to build up just because I move so much and I do plenty of teaching of yoga, I practice and I carry heavy things, and I find that Pranamat really helps me. This is what it looks like. So you see here there are loads of little lotuses, very, very spiky. And what they do is they stimulate the part of the body that you put on. So some people just press their hands on the mat or put their feet on the mat. You could stand, and that is quite intense. You could also sit and put your feet on the mat. But what I like it best for is for my back. I quite like to use my Pranamat together with my Pranapillow, which I quite like because it molds well into different shapes. So you can have it underneath your lower back, or at the back of your neck, and even at the back of your head. So I'm going to show you my very favorite position that I like to take when I use my Pranamat. So this is one of my very favorite positions to take on the Pranamat because I have the entire surface of my back being stimulated by the lotuses. And I also have this pillow at the back of my neck where I tend to build up quite a lot of tension, and also at the back of my head. And spikes in your head might not sound very nice, but it is actually very, very relaxing. The very first time you try Pranamat, you might think that it's crazy and it's painful, but trust me, it gets so much better with time. So if you're new to using Pranamat, what I recommend is, like I'm using now, just a little thin layer in between you and the mat. And that will take some of the pressure away and it will not be quite as painful. And then once you are a little more comfortable with the product, you can then start to use it without any clothes on and just directly on the lotuses. And trust me, it's really not as bad as it sounds. It's not as bad on the skin. You will find that the skin becomes red, and you will surely see the effect on the Pranamat on the skin, and that will just go away after a few minutes. When you unbox your Pranamat, you will find the user guide in the box, which is really useful. It comes in a few different languages as well. It's very useful for you to then have an idea of how long you want to stay on the Pranamat, depending on what you're trying to achieve. So, as I said, I mostly use it to release my muscles, and I find it works wonders. And when I can't go for a massage and I feel like my back is really tight and I need some relief, I just stay for about half an hour. And I've recently actually started to fall asleep on it. And as much as it was uncomfortable the first few times, now it's really, really so different. And I can sleep on it. And when I wake up, I feel just as new. Another benefit of using the Pranamat, of course, is that it helps with relaxation. So some people actually go to sleep on the Pranamat and they stay until they fall asleep. And then after a while, maybe they'll wake up, just move it out of the way and continue their sleep. It is safe to stay for a longer time as well. So potentially you could stay for a number of hours, and it says on the guide, because it stimulates the circulation of the blood, you can also use it to tone up the skin. So it could be used on the abdomen or onto the back or even on your legs. Another good thing that you could do, especially I think if you have the pillow, is to take it with you if you go on long flights. As we know, when you sit for a long time, circulation can become a little bit stagnant. So using this will really help to boost that process of getting the blood flowing again. It is a really good match to have to use after your yoga practice as well, if you are a yoga practitioner. You could use it in your last few poses, especially the relaxation poses. Shavasana, your final relaxation pose, would be a good one to use this into, and simply laying onto your back. And you can have the Pranamat or the pillow, or maybe both, underneath you. Pranamats are manufactured in Latvia, only using super high quality materials, which include linen, cotton, and biodegradable plastic. Like with everything else, it comes with a list of warnings. So if you are concerned about any health conditions that you might be dealing with, of course, always best to check with your doctor before you start using anything like this. I love this product so much, and I use it on my Instagram feeds as well, so you may have seen it there. And if you decide to buy yourself one as well, you can use the code PARKYOGAGIRL10 at checkout, and that will give you a good 10% discount. As usual, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit like, subscribe, leave me a comment if you have any questions about the product, and see you again soon.